6:30 in the morning. That's right. I was just thanking God. I said, I'm so excited that I can be here. I said, please let this happen every day of my life. I love starting the day with going to Mass and receiving Holy Communion. It's like, what? I'm so thrilled because there are days that I feel so anxious that I feel like I'm going to burst. And then there's other days that I'm just like, whew. So we're trying to always get to the point where we can always be the same, predictable. Yeah. See? Walking downstairs is just as important as going upstairs. This will prevent you from falling because you're lengthening your muscle. See? I get to go to the chiropractor. This is better than a spa in my opinion. Here we are again. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you right now. So they have these probe things, they're on my back, and it's like, it feels like it's being like electrocuted, but it's not. It's like zzz, 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 and it releases any stress that's in there. And I'm trying to fix my hip is what I'm doing. And then they put this huge heating pad on your back, your whole back. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's wonderful. I love it so much. And this guy is so nice. I just love nice people. He's so friendly and nice. I love it. So I appreciate that. And yeah, this is my time to just relax. And then the roller afterwards, oh, it's out of control. My hip doesn't hurt. It went from a 7 pain to a 1, and it's barely even that. Okay, always trying to take the stairs. So because it's really cold out, I have been spending more time at night putting on some rock and roll on the YouTube and just dancing for an hour or more. It's great. Any chance you get, you want to keep moving, because if you don't use it, you lose it. Welcome to my office. That guy is so nice. It really motivates me to know that there's hope in the world, that it's just pleasant, you know, when you're talking to nice people, and it's just great. Oh, here I go, put my seatbelt on again. I feel like I do that a lot with you guys. I've mastered it though, doing it with one hand. So I walk in and he goes, wow, you really are looking like you've lost weight. I went, really? All right. You know, even though the scale says what it says, okay, I'm satisfied. We just have to keep going, you know, we have to keep going because I have the mental part down. I have the good habits down. I've been spending a lot of time fasting, more so for spiritual reasons, but also for the body, you know, to take it to that next level of not always having to digest. Like last night, I so badly wanted to just go and have some dates. And I'm like, Lisa, it's almost 10 o'clock at night. You don't need to be doing that to your body. Like, let it rest. So giving your system that chance to do something else other than always digesting food. Like, why must it always be working, right? You like a day off too, don't you? So think about that. So I got all my leaves picked up, woohoo! And it started snowing yesterday. So I don't have all the time in the world, but you grab a few minutes here and there throughout your day and you just do what you can, okay? Gotta keep on using those muscles, because if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it, and we don't have time for that. See, this morning, we took care of the spiritual side, which is always being tended to throughout the day, of course, but we soaked it all in with God in the morning, however it is that you can. And now we are taking care of the physical, right? That's just as important. Yes, it is. Your lungs, your mind, oh my gosh, this just helps with all of that, right? The stronger you become physically alongside with God, oh man, you're doing that right. Oh my gosh, when you wake up, the clock resets, the past expires, and the future is yours to create. Let's go, everybody. What are we doing now? Well, I am trying to sleep while I'm waiting for my daughter. She is going to physical therapy now for her avascular necrosis bone problems. But I do have my eyes closed, just to let you know. I mean, here, I thought, you know what, before I go to sleep, I'm going to start talking to you guys about a spiritual warfare. Man, if we are not learned about this, we are in major trouble. Like, seriously. You know, what goes on in here is so important. If you don't have a handle on it, the devil, he will. It's either going to be him controlling you or you. So you better figure out which one that's going to be in charge. And I am not kidding at all. Okay? I know. I'm stressing all of this out to you because it is so vital. Like, for real. I'm so tired. Let me try to take a little cat nap and then I'll get back to you, okay? I'm sorry. All right, I tried taking a nap. I can't. I have this on my mind and because all the things I have to do. So I don't know when I'm going to get to do this. So it is so vital to be in present time, okay? It is. You have to. I don't know about you. I'm going by what I know I do, okay? So everything I tell you is everything I experience and everything that I learn and everything I overcome and all the things that I go down, okay? So, for instance, I was recently going through a situation, okay? Reality is saying one thing, like literally. I can hear reality, right? I hear what's happening. Okay, so now I am doing something else, okay? Often doing whatever I got to do in my life, right? And now I'm having all these thoughts that are just not aligning with what my reality just was, okay? So remember, reality and now my own head. All right. So now I'm tormented, literally, for like days about what's going on in here. Not the stuff that's going on in reality. Oh no, that doesn't even really come into play. I tried to, bring that into it, but it was keeping me steady to a degree. Like, we'll just say a degree, okay? Not a degree, not a whole bunch, just a little tiny. And that kept me hanging in there. So then I'm like, I can hear myself using the word torment. And I'm like, wait a minute. If I feel like I'm being tormented, right? So now this is where we have to pay attention, right? I feel like I'm being tormented, but yet I love God. So, okay, he gives us trials, for sure. And temptations are allowed, for sure. But I'm being tormented. Now, God's trials, I don't believe are tormenting, but they are trying trials, right? Tormenting comes from the other, you know who, right? The devil, right? If you don't believe in the devil, then you know what, honey? It doesn't take away from the fact that he does exist, and it's going to happen to you no matter what. So you might as well get into the understanding of how this works. So now this is not my own imagination, all right? I'm also using teachings from St. Ignatius of Loyola, and he has teachings called The Discerning of Spirits. How do you know when the good angel is talking to you versus is it the bad angel from hell, okay? So, all right, so I have reality and I have what's going on in here, right? All of a sudden I'm being tormented and I'm like, what? So I recognize that, right? Okay, so even though I'm recognizing it, I'm not yet set free from this torment because I'm still believing it. Hold on, I gotta turn the heat down. Ugh. All right. I'm still believing this, what I call a lie, right? If it's not reality, then it's a lie. All right. And my father used to say that, Lisa, you got to stay in present time. All right. Look around you. What is really going on right now? You know, instead of in here. All right. So I'm putting all this together. Tormenting. I see the reality. Why am I being tormented? Stay in present time, Lisa. And then what happened was I realized, I'm like, you know what? Because I spend a lot of time on YouTube learning. Like if I'm driving, I'll listen to a lot of teachings, right? But they're not always from a holy standpoint. So you have to be careful. I'm not saying that everything I listen to is evil at all. It's just that compared to the teachings of Christ, okay, that's a big difference. All right. Now, so I'm so tormented that I have to get help at this point, right? But I love my beautiful friends. They always help me, always guide me. But with that said, I had to go to the one person that I know is going to give me the perfect advice. I mean, I should go to them all the time, right? And I try as much as possible. So I ask my stepmother, okay, my beautiful angel stepmother who leads me to heaven and all my siblings and the world. Beautiful woman. Sometimes I want to close my eyes if you don't mind. All right. And so I ask her, here's my situation. What do you think? And she was like, you know what? Don't jump to conclusions, right? And especially because St. Ignatius of Loyola does say that too. He says, when you're confused, when you're tormented, that's what I'm going to add in there. When you're upset, okay? Don't make any decisions, right? Stay away from it. So this is what she's telling me. Don't make any decisions right now. So I was like, okay. And she's like, have hope, you know, God is in this. So just wait on him. Right. So, okay. So I felt so much better just by that advice. I was like, okay. She pointed out all the reality of my situation and said, don't get lost up in here. I needed her to say that to me. All right. So now all of a sudden, I'm in the yard, I'm raking, and I pray. I stop praying. And I asked the Blessed Mother, I said, Mother, please help me with this specific situation. Please show me what to do as a woman. And then I asked the Holy Spirit, please come and educate me. What do I do, right? I also asked for wisdom. I love asking wisdom every day to come to me and my loved ones. And so what happened? So now I go to my phone, and when I'm all done with my yard, and I see that this man who I've never met, but he's a friend through a friend, and ever since my husband passed away, he will text me every great blue moon, and he'll send me some sort of video, right? So he sends me a video, and guess what the title is? Oh my gosh, it was so perfect. It was, what does love look like? What does love look like? That was exactly what I needed in this moment. Can I tell you right now? Okay, so with that said, I start listening to that. I'm like, okay. So forget all of these other videos that I'm listening to, even though they can be holy, but they're not, I don't know. It's not anything I want to go towards right now. So I'm like, let me just focus on the love of Jesus, right? What is the love of Jesus? I'm trying to get comfortable here. You know, I also noticed, oh yeah, I found the zone, everybody. I also noticed that I am loaded with cat hair half the time. I'm so embarrassed. I'll go edit a video and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have hair all over my shirt. Because a lot of times I pick up my cat and he's very hairy. And so he's a hairy man. And so I always have hair. I either have crumbs on me or hair or dirt in my nails, so or food in my teeth, the greens. So I'm very sorry. But it is what it is. I don't always prepare myself in front of the mirror I just hop on here, you know? All right, so I started listening to this video all about how to love like Jesus. What does love look like, right? And then, so now I'm like inspired. I'm like, oh my gosh, if I just focus on loving like God loves, then what else is gonna go wrong in my day? Nothing, right? So my perspective can be off. It doesn't matter. It won't be. It'll be right on point. You get it? So then I started listening to music and all about the love of Jesus, and it's just like, and I refused. Then I started going into refusal. I'm like, you know what? Because it always wants to creep in. The garbage, the lies, they want to come in to my brain and they want to lie to me. And then right smack in the morning too, I'm not even out of bed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. Right? And I said, Lisa, stay on what we know, okay? Just stay with what we know. Just do that. Stay in present time. And these lies, right? Because the devil likes to lie to us, okay? So I need you to know this because it's so incredibly vital. If I did not do that, I would literally be out of my mind. I would continue to be tormented, and I would have caused a problem, a big problem. I would have anxiety to no end. I would have been so incredibly miserable. I would have been tormented. I don't know if you know what it means to be tormented. Maybe you do. I know I do. And so I nipped it in the bud. Thank you, dear Lord. Thank you, Blessed Mother. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Grandma. I love it. I love it. And now I'm free. I am. And you know what? I still have to fight it though. I still have these falsehoods that come to me and want to get me to believe. And I'm like, no. And I don't talk to the tormentor. I refuse the torment is what I mean. So I say no, and then I have to say something else in place of it, right? Maybe God's scriptures or whatever that reality is, start speaking those words over my situation. And with all of this, we have to have patience, right? We have to be brave. We have to have patience. And we have to be steadfast. We have to keep going with it. We can't drop the ball, man. Because when we do, and then you can talk about it, right? Then you can talk about it. I can put it here for you. I could, sorry, I'm very dry right now. Hold on a second. Sippy, sippy. So then you can go to your friend or whoever it is you want to talk to and celebrate that fact. And then that's where iron sharpens iron. See, right now I'm sharpening iron with you, you know, and when you leave a comment, it's helped me. It does. I love when you guys bless me. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love being blessed. I do. It's so exciting. Anyway, all right, so I'm gonna go for now, and I gotta get ready. I'm gonna go shopping for fruits and vegetables. Woo, my friends. Yes. And we're gonna eat them what? How? Raw. Yes, yes, yes. And my friend Linda's gonna come over in the morning, and we're gonna have coffee together, and maybe we will eat some of these fruits and vegetables because it is life. Yay! The torment is over.